What's up, guys? It's Nash, and this is another episode for Shadow of War. So I'm halfway through the game, and I run across this guy. He's a jumbo badass with glow wings. I was like, damn, this guy is huge. So the goal of this mission is you gotta keep this guy from reaching the surface. You gotta take him out before he rains destruction down on everyone. What I really loved about this part of the game is that you start out shooting this guy and dazing him. You got to shoot the soft spots on his armor, but eventually you get to ride the other giant that he's fighting. Now, the thing about Shadow of War that I thought was so rad is that you can ride a lot of the different animals. So like the Caragors, the Drakes, you get to ride this jumbo giant tree guy, and you know, they all have their own different abilities and capabilities. You can literally devour dudes, eat them, stomp them. Super fun. But for the most part, I'm out there collecting orcs. I've made a bonding with the orcs. Got a lot of orc friends. I think they're misunderstood. You know, I'm a big fan of some of these orcs. A lot of the cutscenes are pretty funny. And I think they really did a great job of creating a diverse game in such a repetitive environment, if that makes sense. So you do a lot of the same stuff, however, it always seems a little bit different. Now this dude is having a bad day. I mean, he's got glow wings, he got caught in traffic on his way home, he's super pissed, and then you show up in his home and start shooting him in the back. Kinda messed up if you ask me, but whatever, I had to kill his ass anyways. So, as you progress through the game, there's a lot of things to take you off of your story. So if you just want to complete the game, you know, I'd stay away from the side quests, except you kind of have to use some of them to level up and add skill points, so you can add your skill tree and create some of these cool combinations of skills that you can use, and you can really create your guy the way you want it. So if you want to be stealthy, you can set your skill tree up for that. If you want to be a warrior, you can set your skill tree up for that. Executions, if you want to be an animal rider, I mean, you can really dive your skill points wherever you want them. Also, there's a ton of gear, which, as a collector, as I said, I collect a bunch of orcs. I like collecting the gear too, so you can do a lot of online vendettas, take over fortresses, find legendary orcs and kill them, and it creates, you know, a good gear hunting environment. It's definitely a looter. You can create that type of gameplay for yourself. Now for me, I kind of go stealthy. I'm a little bit of a softie, so I just collect the orcs. I try not to kill them if I don't have to, because I'm a big fan of that community. You know, the orcs matter to me, so I keep them in my army if I can. Now in this scene, I'm riding up this dude, jumping up walls. The gameplay was a little bit choppy as I progressed through, but for the most part, this mission was super fun. You gotta find this guy, and then you go toe to toe. You kind of, at first I was like, what do I do? And then I realized that I just needed to hit Y. And so you just have to block this guy, and for the most part, you're gonna be able to beat his ass if you counter correctly. But so far, Shadow of War has been an absolute treat to play. My rating originally was an 8. I gotta say it's probably gonna go up by endgame, because I've just been caught up in it. I think they did a great job with the graphics. I think that the gameplay is super fun, and all in all, the story's been pretty good so far. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give us a like and subscribe. Check us out at nerdlifenow.com, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching.
end, and all beasts fled, deathless one. It is revealed into the eye of his trumpifier.
Audio Jungle.